Yep. Now I gotta ask too, man. You have experience in the ring with Devin, right?
Yeah, sparring. Yeah.
Keyshawn as well, or only Devin?
No, I sparred Keyshawn. It was a long time ago. We had sparred from like 2019, 2020.
So he's like 20 years old,
Yeah,
19.
yeah.
Right. What I mean, we don't know if they're actually gonna fight. You know, I think Bill just went on Twitter and said, you know, he ducked it. Well, let's see. We still got 24 hours to go. Who would you favor in that fight if it were to go down?
I have no idea, honestly.
Yeah.
It's a 50-50. I think that's a legit, like, toss them up fight. They both got things that the other person gonna have to deal with. Like Keyshawn's aggressive, but he's also skilled. He's aggressive, and Devin, he's gonna stay on the outside. So they both got to negate each other. So I think it's gonna be a battle of adjustments during the fight.
Right.
Like one round could look one way, then the next 2 rounds look away, then the next 3 rounds look away. Like it can end up being like 4 different fights in one.
Well, let me ask you then, in a 50-50 one, what are the advantages Haney has, and what's the advantages Keyshawn?
I think Devin, like, big fight experience, that's the biggest one. And then Devin, I was just saying last week, Devin knows how to win rounds in a fight. Like, he knows a 12-round fight, and he knows how to win, like, the rounds he needs or get ahead and stay composed enough to finish out the whole 12 rounds and still keep the lead. So I think that's just come with experience. And Keyshawn is just a young lion. Like he's my language. Keyshawn don't give a fuck.
Right.
So Devin probably, I'm trying to think of his last couple fights.
Ramirez was conservative.
Probably.
Norman though, he drops.
Yeah, probably like he ain't fought nobody in a minute that just like comes in and don't. Like Ryan, probably.
Right.
But I don't count that no more. No, nobody counts no more. But like he ain't fought nobody in a while that just don't give a fuck. Like I feel like Keyshawn is one of those. He don't care about nothing that Devin's gonna try to do. He gonna try to do what he wanna do.
Does he have more firepower, Keyshawn, overall? Like
yeah, I think so.
On offense?
Yeah, I think so.
Does that mean like he's a little bit better puncher, or he's just more combinations, more offensive minded?
Yeah, he's more offensive minded. Right. I think. Yeah. I think his defense is more reaction. Like he don't get hit a lot, but it's more so he can see. He just sees the punches. He looking to hurt you. Like I feel like Devin is looking to win, and Keyshawn is looking to hurt you.
Got it. And do you see Shakur? I know you have experience with him too. Do you see him and Devin as 50-50, or do you give it?
I don't know. I'm biased with Shakur.
Right.
Well, and Devin. They're both my guys, so.
Right.
So I ain't really. But I feel like as long as like it's an even playing field, I don't even think nobody beats Shakur.
Why does Sergio Mora, he was just behind you a minute ago. When I talk to, champions, fighters, that is the consensus. Like over and over again when I speak to fighters, it's nobody beats Shakur, nobody beats Shakur.
Yeah.
That's what I hear a lot.
I mean, you just see it, and you know what you're looking at when you be in there. Especially like I sparred him before. So you know what you're looking at when you're in there. Like sparring is one thing, and it's good work sparring, but when you look at him in a fight, it's a totally different thing. Like he's the only person that I feel like you feel like when you watch him fight, he about to get hit, but he just do the slightest little move and they barely miss. So he's just like a master at the distance of everything. And I've known him since he was 13. I've never seen nobody in the world love boxing as much as him. Like nobody. Since he was 13, I've never seen anybody love boxing and cherish boxing like he does.
He doesn't love a lot of the old heads though. Joe Louis and like old school B-Hop.
Yeah, but he loves like the sport.
Right. No, the craft, the process of getting better at his craft.
Like, he loves the sport of boxing.
Yeah. I just want him to watch a little Joe Louis, watch a little Sugar Ray
I
Robinson.
never watched. I watched.
You youngins, man.
I watched Ezra Charles.
See?
I watched a little bit of him when I was younger. Yeah.
You gotta get a little of the black and white days in your.
I watched a little bit.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna just.
I know. But it's just interesting because, like you mentioned, it's a subtle thing of the sweet science that makes Shakur above the play.
It's not flashy.
Right.
It's not flashy, but
like Sugar Ray Leonard 10-punch combo that jumps off the screen. You don't even gotta be knowing every little intricacy.
Like when he got into it with Shannon Sharp a couple weeks ago.
Right.
It's like Shannon Sharp was saying he's not gonna watch him, but you're gonna be forced to watch him if he don't lose.
Yes.
They're gonna watch him.
There's always a market for a winner.
Yeah.
That's
all you always gonna watch because he's winning.
Right.
And I don't think that's gonna stop no time soon.
And the respect of his peers speaks volumes, right?
Yeah.
So that's what it is, man.
Yeah,
I don't hear anything different from you guys.
Nah.
So that's what it is.
Yeah, he I mean, I'm trying to think. I guess accomplishments in a way, you got to put him number one, pound for pound. But I feel like overall talent is when Shakur gets the matchups that let him display that, and then he'll be easily number one.
Boots?
And Boots. Boots different.
Right.
Yeah.
Benavidez, Boots, Bam, Shakur, and that's
Yeah.
the tops. That's the top. Bivol still around there too.
Yeah, I think even like that, even those people, it's just they got more of a like an aggressive mindset. So they put themselves in vulnerable positions. Shakur is like so calculated that he avoids any kind of opportunity for disaster to strike.
So that's the hardest one. That's the hardest out.
And that's really the biggest challenge being a fighter sometimes. It's just like knowing to calculate when to take risk and when not to take risk. Like Shakur is perfected when to risk something and when not to.
Yeah, I remember, and I'll close with this. I remember Michael Spinks, he said, getting knockouts and everything was cool, but the proudest feeling I would have is being in there with another professionally trained man trying to take my head off, and I get out of there clean.
Yeah.
Back to my wife, no scratches, no pieces. I was more proud of that than some of those big knockouts I would have. So,
So, Shakur is probably the best to me right now, but it's boxing, so.
Hey, we'll see you in the ring soon,
Sure,
Thank you, brother.